Hi, I'm Ava Drazen, and this week we rode Adam Beatty. And sort of like what the discussion is thinking about is what kind of a person Adam is, and then also reflecting that back to me, what kind of person I am and how I see like my discipline in my life. So we read about Arthur's birthday party and Adam's speech at Arthur's birthday party. And basically, so what do I think of Adam's speech at Arthur's birthday party? I thought that his speech at his birthday party, he was very real. I thought he was so honest and, like, honestly, just like real about what he's accomplished in his life and his humbleness. Maybe not humbleness, like, that's the wrong word, but like, he knows what he's done, he knows what he's working towards, and he knows that he does it for the glory of God. And he talks about how Arthur was able to provide him with the work that he is able to produce. So, and like Arthur really talks him up in Arthur's speech, and he doesn't think that he specifically says, I don't deserve the opinion you have of me. And like thanks to you, meaning Arthur, like it's like that's like he's thanking Arthur for everything he's giving him, and everything he's done was for God and to be able to serve Arthur in a way. And yeah, so I think that it's good. He takes pride in what he does, and it's like helpful for not helpful. Sorry, I'm a little sick. My brain's a little foggy. I don't think it was arrogant. He, like, maybe because it was Arthur's birthday party, that's why the women would think that, like, the women wouldn't like it, but the whole time he was saying how, like, the reason he's able to have all that is because of Arthur. So, I mean, maybe it could be seen that, like, he was praising himself and his accomplishments, but I think that he was really saying, like, Arthur allowed him to have all that, and, like, he's boosting Arthur's character. And then what passages specifically make you interpret the speech of his character in this matter? So a few other passages that I pulled out are, I don't know what chapter this is. I think it's chapter 3, but on page 31, it talks about when he's talking about his relationship with his brother Seth, and I believe he's talking to his mom about Seth, and he's sort of saying, like, Seth doesn't have any work ethic. Like, if it wasn't for Adam's bluntness and harshness on Seth, like, Seth would give up everything right now, and Seth would leave it all behind. So, did I say Arthur? I meant Adam. So, like, Adam thinks that, like, Seth would give everything up if it wasn't for Adam's, like, guidance and everything. So, I think that's on his character, it's sort of his character to, one, take care of Seth, but also the, like, bluntness of, like, this is what you have to do, this is what you need to do. And then I pulled out another passage. I don't know where it went. Sorry. Okay, I don't know what page it is, but it's a passage of him just talking about, I think it's in the first chapter. He's talking about how he, like, everything he does he's able to do because of the gifts that God has given him, and the work that he does is, like, for God, and God has let him do the work that he does. I don't know why I couldn't find it. But and then consider yourself, how do you value yourself, your word, and your work in the world? I wouldn't say I'm as, like, prideful and open about what I've done, but I do think that maybe I could do a little bit more. I think maybe in Adam's eyes, I could be called lazy even, and he would see me as a Seth. But I think that I am still working hard to use the gifts that God has given me to put effort into the world and helping people. Yeah. I'm going a little over, so wrapping it up.